Hi, welcome to Musicians Hangout with your hosts, Crash Fistfight from Hated Noise and Maxine Maxwell from the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight for a very special Musicians Hangout. We are going to be doing an artist feature. So we would like to invite our friend, Charlie Rice, to tell us a little bit about what he's going to be performing tonight.
Hi, everybody. I'm Charlie, and my artist name is Chaz Got the Spins. I have an EP that's out digitally right now, and it comes out physically on July 29th. It looks like this. And I'm going to be releasing that at Tim's Tavern on the 29th of July. So this show that I'm going to perform for you is like a condensed taste of what I'm going to be doing at the CD release show that night. I'll be playing a few selections from the EP. I'll be doing a song each from two of my albums, and I'm also going to showcase some brand new stuff that I haven't played live anywhere yet.
So exciting.
That's awesome.
I love that you're playing at Tim's Tavern too. I love that venue.
Oh, that's what, like, Tim's has been so great for me just starting out and giving me the opportunity to play because, you know, at the end of the day, no matter what kind of hustle you have on social media, I still feel like the way to reach people is to perform for them. And what a great venue to perform in, you know, because it's a rock venue. It's all about the music. So
absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm very excited that on this bill to be playing with Seaside Trist, who was really a big inspiration in getting me started playing again. It was like after one of their shows that I was like, oh, I want to do this again. So to be on a bill with them is a great honor. You know? And I'm also excited for our opener, Secret Vegans, who's going to be doing some like indie lo-fi. So it's a very cool bill. It's a very cool bill.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It sounds like it's going to be a really fun night.
Yes, and especially like after not being able to do this in person for so long, to just be able to see people and you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm pumped about this show is really designed to get everybody moving and rocking. So like I'm excited to get out and play it.
Dude, that's awesome. We're excited for you.
Thank you. I'm excited that, you know, I can be part of this because I admire very much what you do for the community. And to know that I have support makes all the hard things worth doing.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we totally appreciate your support too. You've been following us and sharing your music with us for quite some time. So it just seems fitting to feature you for our June 30th show.
Well, thank you so much. It's been, I mean, with everything shut down, Musician's Friend has really given me an opportunity to still be able to see what's going on out there. You know, you can't go to shows, but you guys have really like kept up with giving everybody an opportunity to showcase their material. So it's been, you know, to be like featured on a platform with people that I admire is just, it's a rush. It really is. So thank you so much.
Oh, we help you to help.
Yeah. That really warms our hearts. Thank you so much. We are very passionate about building community. Our mission statement states that we want to build friendships with other artists to create a revolution of music. And
it's awesome to have been watching it grow too for both of you over the past year. Like I remember when I first talked to you, you know, you were telling me about all these exciting things that were, you know, just around the corner, and then to see them all happen, it's been awesome. So thank you for everything you do and for having me. And I can't wait for you to see what I'm putting together for your show.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
Very
wait.
excited.
Yeah. Oh wow. So are you starting to record tonight at dark? Because you said it had to be dark.
Yeah, I'm using some projections for the show. I'm like some background visuals, so I have to wait till it gets dark. But I'm actually going to postpone the shooting till Wednesday night because it's hot as blazes here tonight, and like to get in the leather vest and jump around in the hot apartment for a half an hour. I'll do it Wednesday when it's a little bit cooler. But yeah, I'm very excited to record the show and put it on for you, because at this point I'm starting to move a little more away from the EDM stuff and really trying to showcase my rock roots more. So this EP really marks the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one for me. And that's really what the show is about, to like come out with some new stuff and have show the more rock influenced, and then also showcase the stuff that's on the EP. Because I do a little bit of everything, but I feel like it's time to refine it so I can define it. Because it's hard to get on bills when you say, well, I don't really know what I am, or I'm a little bit of this, and like, you have to be definitive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's even hard for me to get EDM gigs because I'm not really just EDM. I think I'm more influenced by Kiss than, anything electronic. So
awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it more toward like the rock influence, still being all synth, but just giving it that rock feel.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and a lot of the metal bands that I loved in the '80s all had great synth players, especially like that last incarnation of Thin Lizzy. Like, they were on fire with the synth.
Yeah.
So those records are so darn good. So like, that's kind of the direction that I want to take it in. And and eventually I'm sure that I'll add other instruments, but until I get till I figure out where this thing is going, I'll just do the solo thing.
That works.
It does. And we have that ability, to be solo artists and have crazy amounts of layers of different instruments at the tip of our hands. Like,
yeah, it would have been stiff and rigid to try and do something like this 30 years ago. But now, like, you can control so much with your fingertips. Basically, you're conducting an electronic orchestra, on stage. Absolutely. Kind of the way I see it.
So, tell us a little bit about your journey as a musician before we feature your amazing recorded performance.
Well, I moved to Seattle in 2017, thinking that I was going to get into content creation of some type of media, because I thought maybe, I was too old to do music. And then I was inspired by all these people my age who were still rocking. And I'm like, what am I, like, I have the wrong attitude. Like, my attitude is old. I got to get rid of it.
Until you die.
And yeah. So like that, going to shows and seeing people really, do it. The thing that I want to do is like, well, I can do that. I can figure out a way to do that. So that inspired me to really go back to my roots, which is music. And the big goal once you start writing when you live in Seattle is to play a gig. So I was like, how do I get a gig? How do I get it? Like, trying to learn that hustle. And right before the pandemic, I was lucky enough to hook up with a promoter who Skolaroid specifically, who put me on a bill with two other similar acts, and we played Tim's. And it just like seemed like it was the beginning of something. That was like March 11th, and then on the 13th, everything closed. So like, I got a taste of what. Yeah, and I'm grateful for that, because if I hadn't, I would be nuts all winter long, like wondering, what would it have been like? Like, what, can I really do this again? Like, so just to have that under my belt just in time gave me enough confidence to like put my head together during the pandemic and stay busy, produce some material, do a couple live streams, and just be ready so that when the clubs are open, I can start saying, hey, I'm ready to play.
Right.
So that's really been, my journey has been almost, specifically a pandemic journey, because it was just getting started and then everything just changed. So it's, to have it start to come back to life and be able to play out again is just, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yes.
I'm honestly excited to hear what music has been made during the pandemic by not just you, but like everybody.
Right. It's certainly cast an influence over all of our work as artists. We're influenced by our environment, and even the most introverted musician is a social animal. We just are. We crave that communion with each other. That's why we do what we do. So no matter how much of a lone wolf you are, even like me, like I've missed the scene. Like I've missed it. And so I can imagine just how ferocious everybody is to get back at it. And I'm excited that I was prepared to come out swinging, basically, because I think that's important.
Absolutely.
For my own credibility, I think it's important because I have a big mouth and I've made a lot of statements over the pandemic, saying I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I think it's important to follow through on that stuff because, if I say something, it's not to brag, it's to keep myself accountable to me. I don't want to look like a fool. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So to finally have that opportunity, like after waiting and waiting to show everybody, hey, this is what I got. I just can't wait. Can't wait.
Right. No, and we're excited.
Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. It's super exciting. And like I mentioned earlier, it's like you're getting redemption because you got that taste and then you kept your eye on the prize. The eye was on the prize this whole time, getting back there.
And the other thing is it gave me a taste of what I should have the next time. Like I realized, like, if I'm going to do this live gig, it really does pay for me to have some kind of physical release or merch. And my thinking on that is like, sure, I could sell this stuff on Bandcamp, but if people want it and I'm playing somewhere, that's good for the venue too, because that's motivation for people to come out. And then it's a win for everybody. So I really thought, like, if I'm going to be ready to play, like, I want to have a CD out. I want to have some stickers. Like, I want to have something that's just not going to be, oh, he's playing. It's, he's playing and he's got stuff for us too. Let's go check this out, kind of thing.
Oh, man. Love the merch. They really, really do. We did a whole sweatshop before our 2020 festivals were supposed to happen. And we have just a ton of merch waiting for when we get back out there. So.
Right.
Yeah, we were gaining speed too, and then everything shut down. So I totally get it. But we've got a show planned. We got a few shows planned. So
yeah, I've been looking at your schedule. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You have so much lined up. And that's the other thing that's what's great about Musicians Hangout. It's been able to watch who's like really ready to come back. Like the people who have been hungry are the first ones out on the scene, which I think is so awesome. You know what I mean? Like you guys are just like such an inspiration to me because it's easy for me to like be like, oh, this is a pain. Like like I'm afraid to do this or whatever. It's especially when it's, a one-man operation. I really like, there's times where I wish I just had somebody that I could to look at and be like, I'm not nuts, right? Like this is worth the pressure and all that stuff, right? You know what I mean? But like, so just to have support, like Musician's Friend, to like see that everybody is, part of that struggle is like inspiring. It really does make a difference.
Well, great. I'm glad we could help. And now, like Hidden Noise, we're coming too. We're just a new.
I have to say, we've
recorded an EP. We've recorded our full album, and so like we're ready. We're just gonna do things a little different.
Well,
instead of hit skate parks because we're a punk band.
Right. And that's the thing. I was thinking about this as I'm booking. Like, it's really, it was hard for me to book this gig because I don't really know what genre to say. It's like, so.
That's a good thing. You can't be in a box. That's good.
I think it's a great thing. But in the economic climate that is the Seattle music market, you can't get on a bill unless you can say, I am this. Because if there's 4 bands, they all got to be the same thing. Like, people are not into multi-genre shows here right now. It's just like,
we're changing that.
We are going to change that because that's how we run our concert series virtually.
That's what I love about it. Like,
we love everyone. So we want to put everyone together.
Right. For bands who are not sure about this multi-genre thing, let me give you some perspective on this. If we're great friends and you're in some type of, I don't know, whatever type of band, and I'm not into it, and you want me to come to your show, the incentive for me to not come to your show is for you to be playing with 4 other bands that sound just like you that I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
Get on a bill that I can stand to sit through for 5 hours. Maybe I'll find another band that I like, and maybe I'll find out that I like what you do.
Yeah,
because I got to see it live. But I don't want to sit through 4 hours of the same thing that I don't like. No matter how much I think I want to support somebody, that's tough. Like, make it easy for me. Give me some incentive. Like, these specific bills are just, it makes it hard to find a way to expose what I'm doing because I don't want to get pegged. I don't want to be the EDM guy in Seattle. I really don't. Like, that's not. But I just want to be, first and foremost, no matter what I use to translate my music on a synth, like, I want to be known as a songwriter. So I'm trying to shy away from all of that, 120 beats per minute. And that's why the songwriting is changing too, the new stuff. I've been putting all the demos for my 3rd album up on my website as videos so that you can kind of see how I'm moving away from, it's still synth music, but it's not what the other synth artists are doing. It's more, the best way I can just say it is like, if I had to describe it to something would be like Rush moving pictures. That's the sound that I'm going for. Like, I just love that early 80s synth rock with the attitude of Kiss Destroyer. That's my, I keep saying that my next album, that's going to be my Destroyer. I was even thinking about calling the album Another Destroyer, but it's a little heavy-handed, I think. So.
Well, it's like edgy synth, if that makes sense.
Right.
A little more edge. So yeah.
I mean, whenever I need inspiration, I look at that Kiss Destroyer album and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I do what I do. I just want to, change this world, rock it,
Cool. Well, I guess before we show our recorded video, do you want to share where our viewers can find you?
Yeah, actually, the easiest way to find everything is just to go to the website, chazgotthespins.com, because from there, everything is linked. My Bandcamp, all my social media. And if you get on the Spotify, Apple, iTunes, all that stuff, I'm on all those places. You can actually just put Chaz Got the Spins in your search engine in Google, and all those things will come up. So the stuff is easy to find. But if you want the physical merch, July 29th, Tim's Tavern in North Seattle.
Yeah.
You bring in the physical stuff to that show. I won't be selling it on Bandcamp unless I have leftovers after the shows. But basically, I want this to be incentive for you to come out and be part of the live experience.
Dude, that's awesome.
Heck yeah. Well, I guess without further ado, should we play his set?
Let's do it. All right.
Bring it on up.
born to judge. I was born to so great. I could never escape. So gods I foretold. Could never expected. Those brothers to grow up strong. Only rejected. Took a pen and wrote the outline of song. I was born to do this. I was born to fight for where I chose to be the brand new our lives. I took up their mantle, used it to burn down the sacred things, burn the midnight candles, tear the hearts out when our lives cease. I took the mantle, used it to burn down all the sacred things, burn the midnight candles, tear the hearts out when our lives cease. I am the outlier, and I bring the fire. Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Charles Got the Spins. Thank you, Musicians Hangout, for having me tonight. I'm going to play a song right now from my second album that came out back in December. It's just called Strike Me Down. I see through gasping fires that will soon. I know I'm taking all gasping fires that will soon. Got my degree from the street school. Lost all God, all because you cry for Strike me down, strike me down, strike me down. But if I will prevail, I'll come around. You succeed if I'll come around. If you fail, I will prevail. I'll become powerful. You succeed if I become powerful. Just watch me. This next one is for all you gamers out there.
Here's something new. Circus Atari. Cartridges, video chat,
This is from my first album. It came out in November, December 2020. This is called Enduro. Everybody. So one of the reasons I'm putting on this show tonight is because I have a new EP that came out back in April 420 called The Lucky Liquor, and that EP is coming out on CD July 29th at my CD release show, Tim's Tavern in North Seattle. And this next track is the lead song from that EP. I'd like for you all to sing along with me at home. It's real easy to learn the chorus. I'm going to teach it to you right now. It's called The Lucky Liquor song. Let's all get high tonight. Let's all get smashed out of our minds. Let's all get drunk and we'll dance the night away. Again. Let's all get high tonight. Let's all get smashed out of our minds. Let's all get drunk and then we'll dance the night Let's all get high tonight. Let's all get smashed out of our minds. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. I'm going to do one more song for you. It's also from my EP called The Lucky Liquor. This is called Lucky Night, and this is dedicated to all the independent artists out there, to musicians Hangout. Thank you so much for supporting me all throughout my career. It means the world to me. Come out and see me July 29th at Chase Tavern in North Seattle. I'll be playing with Seaside Tryst, and we're also going to have Secret Eagles coming out and do some awesome lo-fi stuff. So please come out, get your tickets early, because in the past, if you don't want to miss the show, you'll have my CDs with me. Thank you so much. This track is called Lucky Night. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight on Chaz Got the Spins. Once again, shout out to Musicians Hangout Wk to be part of this platform. So thank you again. Come out and see you at Seaside Trust and Secret Greetings on July 29th in town in Seattle. My EP is out right now digitally. It's called The Lovely Liquor, and that CD comes out on the 29th of July in Seattle. So if you love that CD, you gotta come out to the show. I got stickers with me as well, so please come out, support tunes, support local music. Once again, Chaz Got the Spins, and I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great summer. See you out there soon. Support your indie venues and support independent music. Thank you, musicians.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh wow, you had me dancing. Seriously.
Awesome. Well, it's designed to make you move. That's the deal.
Yeah, digging it.
Yeah.
And,
so if you were dancing at home and you want to do that live and you're in the Seattle area, July 29th, it's going to be a little bit longer of a set. And I'm going to be followed up by Seaside Trist, who's also going to make you dance like crazy. And Secret Vegans is going to open up with some great lo-fi indie acoustic stuff. So, you don't want to miss the show. It's going to be a great time.
And it's at a great location at Tim's Tavern. So that's amazing.
Yes. And again, huge thank you to Musicians Hangout for every ounce of support, because again, my music goes unheard without support like this. It means everything. So thank you so much.
Well, we're glad that we could help not just you, but all musicians.
We all appreciate it, believe me.
And we appreciate everyone in our community too. So thank you so much for putting this together for us. And
absolutely, it was my pleasure.
We'll come out and see you sometime. We'll be out there. You just wait.
I can't wait. And I can't wait to see you folks as well. It's going to be a rocking time.
I might just show Tim's Tavern because it's really close. So
it's the place. It's the place to be there.
So we'll just have to see. All right, and thank you again for joining us tonight and sharing your amazing music with us and the world. It was awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, go ahead and tell our viewers one more time where they can find you online.
All right. ChazGotTheSpins.com has links to all of my social media, YouTube, and basically if you just look up Chaz Got the Spins in your search engine, all of that stuff will come right up. So.
Perfect. All right, friends, I guess I'll take us out for the night.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everyone. See you next Wednesday.